What's going on, everybody? Pyromaniac here with Kidalex666. We're gonna be talking about Battleborn, soon to be released game. Apparently, it's an FPS MMO, League of Legends copy slash hashtag game, hashtag Autobots, hashtag I don't know, something else. So you were saying?
Yeah, so basically the Bloodborne is it just got announced June 6th, and it looks pretty amazing. It's supposed to be as far as I know, a 5-player co-op. Uh
So wait, 5 player co-op. So there's like no PvP, nothing like that.
so yeah, actually there's a bunch of different types of game mode. There's a co-op where, it's just against bots, and then which is basically kind of like League of Legends. And then there's this other one where you have robot minions and you have to overtake the other person's tower, basically. Well, in this case, it's planet. So yeah,
All
it,
right.
it is an MMO. It looks fun. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more than PvP. There's going to be a lot more PvP, and it's a first-person shooter, so that's kind of different. And Smite is kind of falls in the category where it's a MOBA,
See, yeah,
but
yeah.
it's third person. So just looking at a first person MOBA is crazy. It's new. It's gonna be fun.
Well,
It looks fun.
like I told you before, the only reason, like, this is my honest opinion as a gamer and basically a person that by all means has the experience with Steam and everything and different games that come out early and everything. The only reason that I do not want to get my hopes up with this type of game, like as they're seeing in the screen right now, they're kind of seeing a little image here, how the graphics are gonna look. You're gonna have kind of this cartoonish slash semi-realistic, kind of like a Team Fortress but with better graphics style, I would guess. But the reason I don't want to get my hopes up is because per se Elder Scrolls presented us just like this game, an awesome trailer, very awesome type of quest, campaign, etc. Various things that by all means could bring us like a lot of joy in the game, a lot of interaction, advancement, etc., etc. Different classes and everything. Lots of co-op and some PvP, but I want to see a proof or maybe like another opinion, like maybe of the kind of combat system. Because by all means, when you play Elder Scrolls, for example, it's very lame. It's just like swing around a sword, do some damage. Basically, very slow type of combat, not so realistic. So it provides very little interaction in terms of combat, but very developed in terms of quests. So I would say that's a really big turn on for the games. And in this one, I really do hope they bring out like a kind of more advanced type of gameplay. Very good one, but for now I'm just saying no. Like I'm saying, if you want to reserve it or like maybe want to play it in the beta or something like that, go right ahead. But in my opinion, for now, like I'm not gonna waste my time with this game unless I get like another opinion. I don't know. What do you think?
So yeah, you bring up good actually good things we need to talk about. Exactly like you know, Elder Scrolls. It kind of didn't like
Like
meet my
it
expectations.
didn't make the
Basically,
cut. That's the thing.
yeah,
They
it
promoted
didn't.
that thing so much. They showed that like even right now here in Panama, I just saw a billboard that showed like a bunch of Elder Scroll thing. Like they showed this little propaganda of it. But
Hmm.
I was just like, you know what? I do not really like this simply because of the fact that I already played Elder Scrolls in the early days. Like I actually got a copy of the beta or something like that. And when I played it, the character making was awesome. The graphics was amazing. Everything else looked awesome. There's a bunch of quests, bunch of side stories, all of it. Like I was really surprised about it. I would say they did a great work with that. However, the combat system, it left so much to desire. Like it put down the hopes so much. Because when you start fighting, like you take out this awesome looking sword and then you basically just swing it side to side like a 5 year old trying to fight a fucking flower. So
Yeah,
it does not make the cut in terms of combat. This game in graphics, it stands out. Apparently, like from the picture I'm seeing, it does stand out. I'm not gonna show any videos because they might be copyrighted and everything. I don't want to get a strike for that. So people, I'm sorry for that. I might put some links in the description below. Um, Another thing that I'm also seeing is like, as Alex said, it's gonna be like a five co-op thing. Like
hmm,
not much of a PvP, will it?
yeah,
I would say that if they want to make the game a bit better, maybe 5v5, 5 co-op might not be enough. Like maybe if you have like a kind of like a Planetite style thing, like maybe 2,000 players or something against like this huge horde of robots. Maybe that would spice things up, but I mean, if it's gonna be some tactical kind of shit and like really like kind of need cooperation with this thing, I can off the bat say this is gonna be a beautiful rage game.
Yeah. Also keep in mind that these are the guys that made Borderlands 2, Borderlands prequel, all those games, and I don't know. Like Elder Scrolls Online kind of bummed it out, and they had a good they had something good to back it up. Their game basically, and it was easy to advertise because of the game they created before,
Hmm.
which is Elder Scrolls Morrowind, a bunch of other games they made, right?
Yeah,
So they advertise this game, and they hype it up, and it doesn't meet the expectations. A lot of people actually end up stop playing.
yeah, and like the other point that actually I would say kind of makes the game less desirable, and I hope they don't do this in this one because that would really piss me off. It's per se, World of Warcraft. We all know this game, very popular and also very expensive game. Um,
Yeah.
Elder Scroll, just like World of Warcraft, actually is based upon the fact that after you play, there's gonna be, I believe there was a fee that every certain time you will have to pay for, like maybe the internet or something like that, the online. So I would say that also makes it very hard to be in the game, like use it to its full potential, simply because people are gonna be struggling with finding the money to like, or maybe do not want to spend the money on the internet thing. They want us like a cool looking game, really desirable for playing. Sometimes the combat, like I'd still say I need the combat to make it interesting, but if I have to pay for internet, that's just like two strikes out of three that I would say this game is not for me.
Yeah,
And
I think
yeah,
the subscription kills it, honestly,
yeah,
because Elder Scrolls
it
Online was
does.
doing it. Also, right now, Final Fantasy, a lot of Final Fantasy people like are paying subscriptions as well. I mean, who doesn't like Final Fantasy? Uh, if you've been into Final Fantasy and you've seen the first series
Yep.
of games and you love them, then you're gonna love the MMO they have out there
Yep.
right now. But as far as I honestly, hopefully, it's not subscription based. That'd be a
Um,
bummer.
Let me see that.
But
Like I believe it was subscription based, if I'm not wrong. Let me just
yeah,
check here. Because I do not want to give them a fake propaganda if it's actually not. Like I'm gonna check right now because I do not want to make. I just think it was based on subscription. Um, but I'm not sure entirely. I believe that it says MMO here. Um,
because World of Warcraft, you could only level up to level 20. Then from there,
whoa. This might be another bummer for some people. This looks heavy as hell. This game requires 80 gigabytes, not 8, 80 gigabytes of hard drive space for you to like install this game. So if you're a casual gamer, like you enjoy your games, but not enough to be spending maybe 5 terabytes of it, I would say do not use this game because this fucking thing is gonna burn down your freaking memory. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking gigabytes. Anyway,
yeah,
yeah, it doesn't
there's
seem to require that, but hey, who knows? Either way, this if this is not required to pay a subscription, this might end up getting what you can call a pay-to-win game if it goes too far. So I'm also fearing that now that I think about it, because
yeah.
there's awesome free games to speak of, and then they go like, nope, this is pay to win. You get your items if you pay for them, and that's enough to win. But who knows? Just leave
Yeah,
it there.
one cool thing about the game is that it has 25 players. I mean, 25 champions, I guess.
Yeah,
Different classes. There's not over 25. There's actually 25 total. Um, Basically characters to choose from, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of varieties. There's melee. Uh, there's like kunaives. There's also machine guns. There's pistols. There's a lot of stuff. There's a bows, which is kind of cool. It's what appealed to me. But the crazy thing about it is that it's also in a first person,
yeah.
which is crazy.
Uh,
Um,
I would say the first person actually makes it a bit better in terms of experience of like first person shooter and stuff. People love those games. I myself have played a lot of them, but I myself I'm also a third person player. So for those who play third person or maybe I don't know are not that used to the first person shooter, like maybe it would be a bit different. But hey, it's I would say it's still like a point in favor of that game, I guess. So yeah,
yeah,
I believe like we've made the points that we have to make about this game, and we did compare it to like I think three franchises. The League of Legends per se, I think we compared it, or was it Smite? No, it was Smite. We compared it also to Elder Scrolls. Similar mechanisms. Only difference, this one is in the future. Graphics are a bit more cartoonish, and by all means, it's not as shitty in terms of the combat. Do not quote me on this. And yeah, I think that was that all the games we compared it? I'm pretty sure we did it with three games. Oh well, fuck, whatever.
Yeah. Um.
Oh yeah, and planet side, amount of players in each time.
Yeah.
I would say this game is gonna be awesome and everything, but one, I hope the combat system actually pays off, and two, it doesn't become a free to play, pay to win. I mean, also I expect it not to become what you call yeah, exactly, a pay to win for that shit. And I believe my last point would be this could be a game that could potentially become a rage game, since you know how people when they play with others they don't know, they kind of like get pissed just because it's not working out for them, kind of like that. I would
Yeah.
say yeah, that's what's gonna fuck it up a bit, but whatever. So yeah, people, this was basically a Pyromaniac and Kid Alex here, giving you a little description of the game that is gonna be called what was it? Bloodborne? Yeah, Bloodborne.
Battleborn.
That
Battleborn.
thing.
Bloodborne is just came out.
Bloodborne just came out. My mistake. I'm a bit high.
It is gonna come out on the Xbox One, PS4, and of course
So the
PC.
the next gen consoles. We also hear it might not be able to appear for Wii U. For you Wii gamers, it's not there. Sorry, there's not
Yeah.
gonna be that action for you guys. So fuck Wii. Anyways, well, this has been all, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review. We might be making more of this whenever we hear about an early game that's gonna come out. We'll tell you if it's shit, if it's great. We'll tell you if it's coconut or not, if it's weed or if it's cocaine. Either way, we're gonna talk about it. So, peace out. Anything else to say, Alex?
Now, thank you guys for giving us the time of day. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and we'll keep you updated on Battleborn.
Or night, depending on where you fucking live. I'm not a
Yep.
fucking clock of the universe. But anyways,
Yes. Yeah.
cocaine, weed, meth. Peace out to all of you. Let God bless you. If you're atheist, good. Let God fuck you over. Yeah, peace.
All right.
I was about to hang up on you by accident.